Yeah, in the 25th chapter of Matthew, Jesus told a story, and that story's come to be known as the parable of the talents. And a talent wasn't what we think of as a talent, like an ability. A talent was actually a unit of money. And it talked about this guy who gave these various units of money to uh, three of his servants, and one of them he gave a lot, one of them he gave medium amount, one of them he gave only one to. And the point of it was the guy who used his talent ended up, I guess, doubling his money. And he also ended up getting the guy who didn't work on his talent, he got all his money too. So I guess the point of the story was that use your talents. And but I think there's a lot of truth to that. Of course, this talent was money, but money, all that really represents is an opportunity. Money is an opportunity to do things. You know, you can have a pocket full of money and you could waste it if you want to, or it becomes an opportunity to do 1,000 good things that you ordinarily couldn't do if you didn't have money. So you could look at it, a talent, as being that if you want to, or you can look at talents as being your abilities. And I think it's sure good when we get an idea that God has gifted us with certain things, and when we can recognize what they are, and then use those to glorify God and help each other. So part of my entire goal in my life is to love God and love my neighbor. You know, I think part of my job in life is to help the other guy get through life. So that becomes one of my abilities and one of my talents. And the neat thing about that is that somebody needed to tell me that, because I didn't even know that automatically. And so it's really good for us to be around people who are building us up, who are helping us discover what is it that I can do that's useful, and then focus on that. And so a part of the things I want to do is I want to speak truth into the hearts of people, and I want to be able to see what's inside them and reflect that back to the person, because half the time people I talk to can't think of very many good things about themselves. But if I can speak a little truth into their heart, some good things that I see, then they're way more likely to think, oh man, well maybe that might be true, since somebody told me that, and maybe I can develop something that's useful, and maybe I can see what God has put in me. So let me tell you this: whoever you are listening, you do what you do better than anybody in the world. Did you know that? You do what you do better than anybody in the world. A guy told me that one time, and I thought, what in the world are you talking about? You have no idea. Anything I can do, somebody can do it better. But what he meant was, you can do Nathan Ingram better than anybody. Nobody can do you any better than you. And so that is a gift. That's awesome. So let's discover who we are, and let's in God's eyes, and let's develop our talents, and we'll be rewarded for it. Come see me on the old Tranquility Ranch.